look at that. Director's cut. Let's see how this goes. So this game is interesting in the fact that it is a Sonic game that is literally in 3D, sort of, if you really want to call it that. I would not, but you certainly can. Yeah, I would not call it 3D, I would call it bad, but that's just me. Of course, this song was later used for what's it called? The level. What's the level? God, what's the level? Windy Valley in Sonic Adventure. Isn't that a fun fact? It's not the only level in Sonic Adventure to use music that originated from this game. So my question is, see, my pals and I, we have a little club where we do music things, and we have some weird like rules and like regulations, and the fact that we're just like, what do we even consider when it comes to originality? Like, do we consider the Sonic Adventure soundtrack its own thing, even if not all the compositions were made for Sonic Adventure? I mean, all the compositions were made for Sonic in general. I don't know. Yeah, it's at your discretion. It really is. I would say, I mean, it was made for a Sonic game. The homing shield is very important. And also, at least to me, it actually feels like it does its job. Unlike certain other things in Sonic games. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Also, I think this has like a max amount of lives, like capping at like 9, which is just really weird to have such a small life cap, but okay. I mean, it's not like it's like horrible or anything. Like, you can get by. But I think someone who's less than equipped with the ability to perceive this really odd sort of perspective, I think they are going to struggle a lot. I think to little Timmy out there who doesn't know how to control Sonic 3D Blast, like, I sympathize. I should probably change the name of the stream. I think that's as hard as these special stages really get. I remember as a kid, I was looking up the 3D Blast special stage music on YouTube, and to be clear, the Saturn 3D Blast special stage music is what I was looking for. And I found some video of some kid dancing to the Sonic 3D Blast special stage music, the Genesis version, if you're so inclined to know. And I don't want to dog on him, because he clearly has something going on. Ooh, there's another guy. I know everybody was missing when I would sing along. Alright, let's just do a little bit of that. Then take the escalator. Good. Look at that. 5 minutes. And I was like going out of my way to get all these things. Like, really, I have no reason to go after the emeralds, because, well, I guess you do get Supersonic in this version of the game, so that is something to consider. One of the big reasons I'm doing the Genesis version is, one, I wanted to try the director's cut just to see how it is, and two, it didn't seem as tedious to download as the Saturn ISO, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. Hey, bud. I almost have enough rings for you. Hey, bud. I have enough rings now. It does seem kind of odd that Sonic 3D Blast. Like, this definitely feels more in line with the vibes of 3D Blast, but the Saturn special stages are so much better. And the music is bumpin'. Golly gee. It's looking to me like these special stages in this version are tied to a level rather than you just kind of go out of your way to find Tails and Knuckles in these stages. Speechers? Yeah. Da, 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 da. Which, I mean, after we get finished with this level, I'm gonna have to look at this whole thing, you know, take a step back from it all, because that's just how it is. Alright, we got all the things. Do they circle around you? That's cool. I don't know if that's part of the original game. I don't recall that being a thing. But that's cool. I like that. So I guess for the sake of doing things at a regular pace, I'm just gonna kind of do a little... try to get through this a little bit faster than I otherwise would, because, you know, I'm looking for rings so I can do the special stages. I mean, yeah, I would say that, like, Super Sonic is something that's worth going after. Do a little bit of that. Great. That was, look, 3 minutes. That's a perfectly fine length for a level. Yeah, it definitely seems like... It definitely... it's looking to me like... But does that mean that there are 7 zones? Are there 7 zones? I actually don't remember off the top of my head. I think there's only like 5, maybe less. Oh, man. This is neat. I don't know why you would ever want to replay a stage, but, you know, if you ever feel like it, I suppose you could. So this is going to be... I'm gonna figure it out. Hashtag figure it out. Chat, no one's in chat, but that's okay. Chat, you ever, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you ever watch the Nickelodeon show Figure It Out, where the panel of celebrity judges, which are of course are all child stars from Nickelodeon, they're brought on They bring on like a kid, obviously. It's like, what's your big secret? And it's like I can say words backwards. It's like, cool, good for you. But they have to figure that out using like yes or no questions. And I think if they get it wrong, they get, you know, slimed in the face because it's Nickelodeon, and that's there's always fucking slime. Like, oh no, you didn't figure out that Johnny plays soccer. We're gonna cover you in feathers now. God damn, what I am missing the point entirely of how to, there we go. I gotta come back to that. Gotta say hi to my boy. Do a little bit of that. There we go. Ah. The mythical lost crab, Badnik. I'm gonna go back up here and hope that by some miracle I forgot some rings, and I did. No! I'm intentionally losing a life. I'm gonna come back for you. Miles. Whose is it? Is it mine? So that's good. There we go. A little bit of that. All right. Oh. I was watching James and Mike Mondays, which is weird that I did that, but I did. Those guys just scream like, I was not popular growing up, but I found my my calling. Cause they're just playing like a Mario game or something, and they're just like, "Who do you think is the worst stooge?" And then they go off on this rant about the Three Stooges, and it's just like, okay. It's like, yes, you've found your person. Because who's gonna be playing like Super Metroid or whatever the hell they're playing, and then just start getting into discourse about about the Three Stooges? Like, you know, I liked this stooge, but I didn't think that stooge was all that funny. Like, I didn't like that stooge at all. He didn't like to get hit. The stooges are always getting hit. That's what they do. They get hit. Well, I mean, what about this stooge? That stooge isn't too good either, but he's better than that stooge. It's like, dude, you're talking about the Three Stooges. All stooges matter. Especially Iggy Pop. I like to think that Iggy is short for Ignatius, but I'm not sure. Ignatius pops a million. Well, while we're here, I think I might as well talk about Dawn Brothers. I've got some new ideas festering. First of all, names. Ooh. Because up until this point, I've just been referring to them by their Japanese names. Stuff like Taro, Haruka, Sarahara, Tsubasa. But we did it. Here is what we got. Red Ranger is, a brash. He's a hothead. So I decided to go for the name Axel. The Blue Ranger is sort of a pseudo-intellectual, thinks he's above everyone in terms of just awareness, but really he's just a guy that goes on Reddit all the time. So his name is Riven. Yellow Ranger is a just-an-age kid who is, for all intents and purposes, too young to be a ranger. But she's full of potential. And for no other reason other than just to show she's just an ordinary person. She's just an ordinary person. Ordinary kid. I just gave her an ordinary name. So her name's Kate. Pink Ranger's name, Kai. Not to be confused with Kai from Lost Galaxy, different Kai. Woo. Black Ranger. Oh, of course I named him Bep. I didn't. I named him Ben. Benjamin, to be specific. And the reason I went for that is because I actually named him after the main character in The Graduate, Dustin Hoffman's character Ben. Because just like Ben in The Graduate, this guy is always running away. So we have those guys, and then, of course, the 6th Ranger, the Gold/Silver Ranger. See, because initially, I was like, wouldn't it be interesting if we took the sort of idea that was going on of like the Gold Ranger is supposed to be the archetype, the perfect ranger, and bring that to a head and just straight up name him Jason. And I liked that, but also I do think the name Kai worked really well. So I made my choice. So instead, I went for a more meta reference, and I went with the name Victor. Because Victor was Jason's original name in stuff like the Bioman pilot, in the original read-throughs, as confirmed by Austin St. John. And also, Victor, of course, means champion. Which, given the character's sort of aversion to him, I think he's a little less than that. Which is good. Some nice irony. Oh, dang. Hang on. I got a notification on my telephone. Queso is live. Well, then we gotta get this done. So, for the Noto, which they're not going to be called Noto. I don't know what they're going to be called. And I think they're probably going to be aliens of some kind. Sonoi, we're going with the name Kato. For a very odd reason. One, Kato doesn't sound like the most typical name you'd see. And I didn't want to go with like more I wanted to have less typical sounding names, at least typical American, European, those kinds of names. So we went with Kato, and the reason I went with that name is he's named after one of my favorite people in the wide and wonderful world of the justice system. Yeah, because I have him written to be sort of a purveyor of justice who believes that you know, you must, you know, there's a lot of there's good, there's evil, there isn't much in between. If you're bad, then you gotta go, kind of things. Right. So I named after one of my favorite people in the history of the justice system, Kato Kaelin. And if you don't know who Kato Kaelin is, you should. You could probably watch the whole trial on YouTube. It's the OJ trial. But he was great. Like, I am just hoping that I find a bud that I can give all my rings to. Come on. There you go. Oh no, I don't have... I have like... Come on, man. Aw, man. It's okay. Sononi. I gave her the name Nayeli. It means love. Sonoza. God, I need to touch up on my pronunciations. It's Gaelic. It's Kyle or Kale. Oh, Bud. Hi, Bud. You know, I'm gonna make a statement right now. I'm not gonna play Knuckles Chaotix, because frankly, that game is boring. Those levels are so empty. And you can literally just make Charmy your character. And then you just kind of go through the whole game. Okay. Thanks, bud. I mean, I guess I can just checking to see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna go over here. Cool. See, now I know that Knuckles is over here, but also I don't think that's really gonna do me any favors to go over to him and give him my rings. Now that I got Tails. We're close though to getting. Oh, there he is. There's our last guy. I think for the sake of my sanity, and because I'm fairly certain that doing his special stage just results in an extra life, we're just gonna move on. Woo. I mean, look, they're all just represented by one emerald. Whee! So now I have less incentive to do things, so whoopsie. Just do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that. Hey bud, beep. Getting to the ring, the giant ring, just to see like you haven't even come across all the enemies. That's defeating, I'll say. Like, these levels have to be designed to be pretty open in case that happens, and it does an alright job. Though, it could be a lot better. Especially later on, because then it gets really mazy. I see you. I understand that you can give me a special stage if I give you enough rings, but also I don't have enough rings, and two, I think you're not even gonna give me a Chaos Emerald. Oh my god, there's both of you. Here, you can have 32 of my rings. I'm not coming back for you though. So I'm trying to think of any other developments in my Dawn Brothers adaptation that's never gonna, you know, come to fruition, because I'm just a guy and I'm just kind of coming up with ideas on the spot. So we got Dawn Brothers. I just need you, birds. Bird. Come back here, bird. Bird. There we go. Bird. All right. Good. Bap 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 bow. Bring. See, that was 446. That felt long. So that's sort of the level we're dealing with here. Let's go. Anyway. God, is there any other developments? It seems like there must be. Hey, bud. I'll come back for you. Because this is a new zone and I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. That does not help. Come on, bitch. I might have a strategy. First of all, that. Second, not doing that. Let's go back, do a little bit of that. I'm never getting back to him. Tails. Where is Tails? Oh. That's helpful. Okay. I do want to keep the sort of duel scene between Taro and Sonoi in some fashion, specifically with the jazz. Maybe not a vocal theme, but jazz. I mean, really, what am I doing collecting rings for? I really have no reason to be doing that. Anything important for me? Nope. Let's just go over there. And over there. And... I mean, what do you think I'm doing? I'm doing all this to get rings, to get a big score? Nah. I'm here for one reason only, to finish the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, dude. And extra life. Thank you. All right. That's good. Ooh, you know what I never did? I never changed the name of the live stream. I should really have done that earlier. Yeah. Yeah, close that. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go, and beep. Good. Good. Oh, I don't need you. Take my rings anyway. I'm gonna lose my shield. Why did I do that? This is not as fun as Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, but it is more fun than Sonic Blast. Or, that's not the one I played. I played Sonic Chaos. Yep. Yay! Sonic Chaos 16-bit. It's gotta happen. Although, there's a lot more to fix in that kind of game. Ah. Dude, seriously? I'm gonna kick your ass. So yeah, that wasn't worth it at all, but it's okay because now we're done. 3 minutes, not bad. Bep, 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 bow. We're getting through it. Whee! Come on down. We're out here, we're Sonic and the Hedgehog. Fun! Ah yes, I'm getting points because I care so much about those. Volcano Valley. Okay. See, this is interesting because by this point in the base game, in the OG Sonic 3D Blast, I've got all the emeralds. I've had all the emeralds. But now we gotta be more careful. We gotta tread a little lighter. Something like this. helps a ton. Oh, boy. Good pull. Oh, I might want to grab a continue. I think that's a continue. I really don't know. I don't want to risk any of my buds, so... Interesting how the fire shield is the holdover. I mean, because in pretty much every other Sonic game that includes a secondary shield, it's usually the electric. Don't need it, already have one. I did not want to risk all that traversing. But now we're here. I mean, now I have to traverse this stage with care. Which I'm not super keen on doing. I'd much rather traverse normally. Aw, man. Thought I might have actually been keen on something, but nope. We're doing all right. Yeah, they're just gonna hang out there for a little bit. If this is the place... God dang it. This may just be the time to intentionally lose a life. It's not that I want to. Oh my god. I am going to find... There we go. That's gonna help me a lot. I just want to get the dumb little emerald. Oh my god. I just want to play the stage, the special stage, the stage that's special, but no! That might have ruined my life. Come on, there you go. Just like that, just a little bit of that, and then you just kind of do a little bit of that, and then, come on. Do a little bit of beep. Oh, Christ. Yay. Yay. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. I enjoyed that so much. Look at the emeralds, all 5 of them. Oh no. It appears that our flicky friend has accidentally fallen out of bounds. So we're gonna have to restart a little bit. Hey, bud. Beep. But you know what's very exciting? That was the emerald for the whole stage, so now we can focus on this aspect and not even worry about any silly little chaos emeralds, whatever. In fact, there's all the birds. Perfect. Perfect. That was a long one. I did not like it. All right. Beep. Beep. I just need to be quicker. Come on, dude. Like that. Anyway. This is getting kind of disorienting. I do kind of want to stop, actually. It's fucking Tuesday. It's too early in the week to be doing this. There you go. I got the rings for you, bud. Well, that was fine. So, I guess that means that through somehow we're doing like I mean, I know what we're doing here. But I think we're doing some sort of like end game final level like sort of thing with the emeralds. At least the 7th one. So yeah, this one, the challenge really comes from all of that. But I just did that just kind of candidly. Drop them off. We don't need them. Anything interesting here? Probably not. But we're just going to slide on there. Do a little bit of that. Get out of there, then go back here. Return from which we came, just to do a little bit of that. Whee! Just to, come on. Oh, there we go. Then do a little bit of finagling. Woo! Then finally keep finagling, and then we can, whoopsie, look at that. That's okay. There really isn't much of a reason to go up here because that's where this is. And I don't think there's any, well, I think there's actually a fish here. Fishy, fishy. But aside from that, that's all the critters in this part of the level. So we're gonna go back down here because we got some things like this kid right there. Whee! Look at that. Let's do a little bit of that. Boom. Well done. Now, the boss. I don't remember. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. It was not the one I was thinking of, so... You just gotta dodge the things like that, a little bit of that. He's gonna come down, you gotta give him a boop. Just one boop, though. Gotta do the boops. Gotta give him the boops, you feel? Come on, there you go. Alright. Panic Puppet. Ooh, I do not recall. Okay, no. Okay, so... See, now there's another boss fight that I'm missing. Because I do not really remember how this all goes. This stage's music was used for Twinkle Park Zone in Sonic Adventure. Though I think by that point they stopped using the word zone. Ooh, there we go. Good stuff. I mean, it's going to happen very quickly. We're going to... Oh, shit. It's not going to happen. Whoa. Okay, so I got all the birds. Now I just have to exit with all the birds. There we go. Come on. Ooh, here. We're very close to the end. Okay. Panic Puppet. When I think of panicking, I think of puppets. Dude, Kermit scares the shit out of me. Okay, no, I know what's going on. I know what I'm doing. So, no, okay. So I wasn't forgetting anything. This is, in fact, what's going on. And I'm, like, pretty sure there is no Tails and Knuckles, actually. In this stage. In fact, there's just a whole lot of... There's a whole lot of nothing. You just kind of gotta get to the end, and that's the stage. Get to the end. Can you do that? That's really your one obstacle, is just seeing it through. I guess you can't touch it. I didn't know. Like, I'm legit putting myself through way too much stress right now doing this. Like, I'm feeling nauseous. My eyes hurt. There is Tails. I would have done things a lot differently had I known. I've decided for my own sanity and my own health, because it's getting bad. I'm just going to refrain. Okay. It's fine. Okay. I know, I got the last one. Okay. That's okay. Alright. That's gonna be it for me. I'm really tired. Good night.